Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them gas out. I still got some racks stuffed in the trap house. Off the 42, I'm blowing her back out. I'm back out, bullshit. Swim back with a full clip. They say
Alright, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. I know, I have not filmed a video in 50-11 years, okay? I've been busy, okay? Anyway. So, elephant in the room, I do look a mess. But I'm still a bad bitch, so it doesn't matter. So today we're gonna be reviewing The Darkest Temptation, and I literally forgot that I had to review this book. Like, I read it and then I just like went about my life and I was like, oh shit, I forgot I gotta film a video for YouTube. So a bit of the details of the story are going to be I don't know, like mixed, I guess, because I don't remember, but it's not that important, okay? Read it yourself if you want every single last detail. Anyway, also, I guess I started doing this in the beginning of my book reviews. Not trigger warnings, but like trigger warnings, I guess. If you not into age gaps, if you're not into mentions of SA, Stockholm Syndrome, this not for you. Next one might be for you, because this one not for you, because we're not about to get into the age gap. Girl, people be crying about fantasy books when somebody be like 20 and then the nigga be like 1,000 years old. Like, girl, it's a book. Anyway, the age gap, she 20, he like 30 something, or in his 30s or something. So if you don't like that, I don't know, get over it, go read something else. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna tell y'all the plot, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I think and who I like and who I don't like. So this one, you cannot be serious, y'all. It is like 8 p.m. right now. Why is the ice cream truck going down the street? I swear to God they do that on purpose. Anyway, this book is about this girl named Mila. She at the start of the book, she is 19, but like the book starts on her birthday, so she's turning 20. Her dad is like real important and he do business, but she don't know what her dad does. She's set to marry some little rich socialite that she don't want to marry because he be fucking everybody. And she has a bodyguard that, like, I guess is kind of attractive or whatever, but he's kind of like her older brother in a sense, but like not really. So anyway, I got hair in my mouth. So anyway, I forget how she hears about Russia, because she's Russian, like she's half Russian. And she's like, well, I'm gonna go to Russia. And then her bodyguard's like, no, you're not, because he knows something that she don't. And so anyway, he fucking somebody in the room, and she sneaks and goes to Russia. Like, okay, like, you know, she rich, she got money. So, oh, and they in Miami. Okay, did I say that already? She live in a mansion in Miami. So boom, she goes to Russia, and I think all she has is like an address or something, because she thinks that like her dad has another family over there. So she goes to the address, and I forgot what people are looking at her like she crazy. People are like I don't know. So people are looking at her like she crazy. But they looking at her like she crazy because she looks like her mother. She never met her mama. I don't think. Yeah, no, she doesn't remember her mom. So, she goes to this address, and they like slam the door in her face. They like, we don't want no parts. And then they finally let her in, and then they show her a picture of her mom, and they're like, yeah, your mom was this famous opera singer out here, but we cannot protect you because the devil will kill you, you know, the devil. And so she's like, what? And so they kick her out. They're like, you gotta go somewhere, like you can't stay here. They didn't offer her no taxi, no nothing. So crazy. They just like, all right, girl, you gotta go. We told you what you need to know. All right, bye. They was like, your dad not here. Bye, girl. Put her out on the street. So she goes, she like walk in, and it's like nighttime at this point. It's hella cold because, you know, she's from Miami. She ain't even got clothes for this. And oh, I forgot to mention Mila. Okay, I can't stand Mila. Before I even get into the story, I can't stand Mila. She's not my type of girl. I know in the first book I didn't have no issues with neither of the characters. Second book, I did not like Christian. But I did like Gianna. In this book, I like Ronan, but I don't like Mila. Like, I can't stand her ass. Like, she one of them hippy dippy girls that don't wear underwear. She a vegan, cruelty free. She don't even wear, she don't eat nothing. Why the fuck they playing Toontown noises outside while I'm talking? Anyway, she don't wear diamonds because it's cruel or whatever the fuck. She don't eat honey. She don't do nothing. Like, she a weirdo. Don't like her. Real naive. She is also a virgin. We'll talk about that later. But, you know, I just don't like this girl. She's like really, like, she wears a lot of yellow. She's not my type of girl. I would not hang out with her. I find her quite annoying. But anyway, no sense of survival skills. I mean, I guess because she was sheltered in a mansion her whole life, but still, like, anyway. She gets attacked, almost SA'd by somebody, and then ends up going to this random restaurant and runs into this fine ass man. There's a whole bunch of dudes in there and they looking at her like she crazy. Everybody looking at her like she crazy because she looks like her mother. And apparently, come to find out, well, when she's there, she got a concussion or something. The fine dude takes care of her. What happened? I forgot. The fine dude take care of her. And then somehow she gets a hotel. She got money because she brought money. And then, like, the little bodyguard dude is calling her, like, where you at, where you at, where you at? And she's like, oh, I'm in Russia. And he's like, stay where you at, da-da-da. Because she gets her phone back because, like, she loses her phone in her bag. Whatever. That's not important. So, anyway, she goes to this, this hotel. It's a nice hotel. Fine dude takes her to the opera. Because, you know, she wants to learn more about her mama. And he buys her a coat. Y'all, this book is long. I'm not even gonna lie. This book is like 1,000 pages. I just realized I'm not about to tell y'all the whole entire plot. So boom, first part of the plot. This book happens in a 1, 2, 3 type of way. Okay, so boom, 1, she gets there. They go on a date. He gets her a jacket. He takes her to the opera. She don't know who he is. He knows who she is, but we don't know that he knows who she is. So then they all making out in a hotel room and da-da-da-da. And for some reason, she ends up going back to his little restaurant, and she sees him cut somebody's finger off. And then he sees that she's seen him, and then he kidnaps her. And then they go to his big ass house in Russia. But before that happens, I do like this book because it gets spicy early in the book. So early in the book, they hook up, but not like hook up, like they didn't, but like he, you know. And then there was a part where like she nutted on his leg in the in the hallway. And so yeah. So when he kidnaps her, that's when she finds out that her daddy is a mobster, and he secretly recorded her the second time they hooked up, when he and he sent that to her dad. He did, because he knew the whole time who she was, and she didn't know who he was because she don't know nothing. She don't know nothing about nothing, but he thinks that she knows everything about everything. And she's like, what do you mean my dad is a mobster? My dad does business. And she's like, girl, you dumb as fuck. Your dad do not do no business. And he was like, your dad didn't kill this little boy that was a part of my organization. Your mama was evil, and she was a hoe, and she used to kill people. And she's like, what? Like, I don't even know my mom. I don't even know my dad. Like, what do I have to do with any of this? Like, let me go. Like, I want to go home. And he like, no. He's like, no, you're not gonna manipulate me like that. And so it was just, anyway, there is a little dub-con scene where he ties her to the bed butt naked, and I can understand why some people would be uncomfortable with that. But anyway, moving on. While she's there, they fight, like they physically fight. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of fire. Anyway, they physically fight a couple times. she killed somebody on accident, which is like, I was shocked because none of these girls in these books are really like that. And she's really not like that. Like, she's pussy for real. But she accidentally killed somebody because one of his guards was outside of her door. And I guess they like got into it because Mila's tall. I forgot to mention that. This girl is tall. Like, she's like model height, like above 5'10", I think. So long legs, blonde, real annoying, wears yellow, wears nothing but skirts, no underwear. Anyway, so yeah, she accidentally shoots somebody, which is kind of fire. I was like, oh damn, because she was like feeling bad about it or whatever. And like, even though he kidnaps her, like Ronan kidnaps her, he was like, that was self-defense. Like, you're fine. Like, it's fine. Like, he was still, I don't know, it was weird because he was still kind of like nice to her, but then he was still like kind of like, I don't know, like, he was never like an asshole to her. Like, Christian was an asshole. Like, his brother Christian was an asshole, but he was not like an asshole. Like, he was just like, I don't know, like smug. But so like, it was like sexy. I don't know. This is gonna sound real hypocritical, but not really, because okay, y'all, this is why I can't make these videos, because I just be rambling about shit. Anyway, so if you're still following, Christian and Ronan, Christian from the last book and Ronan are brothers, okay? Gianna and Christian are in this book. They make a couple cameos. Gianna is pregnant, so she sees when Mila is tied to the bed butt naked, and she's like, Christian, come look at this girl. She naked, and your brother got this girl. They gonna end up together. So Gianna clocked it from the beginning. He was like, yeah, they gonna end up together. Don't even worry about it, girl. And so she gives her a shirt, and Gianna got a daughter, but she pregnant. It's real cute. Their daughter is hilarious. Love her. What happened? Christian was kind of sexy in this book for 5 seconds, because y'all know I hate Christian, but he was kind of sexy in this book for 5 seconds. Y'all just gotta read it, okay? I don't know. It was just something about how he was acting in this book. Like, him with his daughter was like so attractive to me. Like, he loves his daughter, and I don't know, just like the way he was, like, you know, he was kind of like, he was kind of cool in this book. Like, last book I was like, fuck him, but he kind of cool in this book. But anyway, I would choose Ronan over Christian any day. I really hope y'all can hear them fucking weird ass noises they playing outside. Anyway, so Ronan, my man, that's my second man. Like, if it wasn't Nico, it would be Ronan, because like, that man is fine. Okay, he's fine. Like, tall, dark hair. Y'all know I love a dark haired man. Okay, Christian, I don't know if he had dark hair. He just, I don't know, whatever, fuck him. But so he think Mila is cute, but he thinks she's dumb, and she is dumb. Like, she's not like cool kind of dumb. She's like airhead fucking dumb. Like, she don't know shit about shit. She real naive. She has this like really sunny disposition. Like, she just believes the good in everything. Like, she has no perception of threat. Like, these people around you are an actual threat, and you're just like, oh, sunshine and day. Like, I cannot stand a bitch. Anyway, he saves her life multiple times, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. She is vegan, so he changed, like, when he feeds her, he makes sure that all the food is vegan, even though he is not vegan, which is really sweet. He comes to find out that, like, she actually kind of cool. You know, like, when you meet a bitch, she annoying, and he's like, damn, she kind of cool. That's how he feels about her. I just love him. Anyway, second part of the book is when well, I kind of already got into the second part of the book, when she's at his estate, and all the main plot, like, most of the book happens at his estate. Like, this book is long as hell, girl. I don't know what to tell you. I can see why people would not want to read this, but like, it's also really good from start to finish. Anyway, so big chunk of the book was like, you know, her at the hotel and them dating, and oh, he's the dreamiest guy I've ever seen, and like, you know, he's so nice to me. He bought me a coat, and it's not real fur. It was a faux fur coat. Ugh. He made sure she ate every day, you know, all that. And then the plot twist when he was evil the whole time and kidnapped. And so that's a large portion of the book. I'm not going to explain all that, because that is a lot of plot. I'm not even going to hold y'all. It's a lot of plot. It's a lot of things that happen. She get poisoned by somebody that lived there. He saves her life. It's another one of them stories where the dude doesn't believe that she's a virgin, even though she's a virgin. And then he gets mad when they finally do it, because like there's a lot of like, you know, little light shit going on in the book, but they don't like do it until like toward the end of the book. Not toward the end, but like 75% mark, right? And so he thinks that she been around. I don't know. I mean, I'm not mad that she put that in the book, because that's really how men think, but you know, anyway. So they do it, and he's like, I ain't even gonna talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. He gets mad because, you know, she a virgin. They end up falling for each other. You know, she feels bad because she realizes that like this whole book is like her realizing that her dad is actually a bad person, and that there's a lot of things that she doesn't know. She doesn't even know she had siblings. Like her dad got like other sons and shit like that. So it's just her coming to terms with her dad's evil. And then she's like, but this man though, like he's evil, but like he's evil for a reason. You know what I mean? So like, unlike Christian stupid ass, Ronan is very open about his trauma and his past, and he's not like an asshole about it. He's like, yeah, this happened to me. My mom was a crackhead. She was a hoe. I had to go through this and that. You know, I was in prison with my brother. I had to protect my brother. It is what it is, shorty. What you want to know? I got tattoos. You want to know about this one? This is what this one was for. Like, he real, you know, whatever. So like, I don't know, he's real attractive. Like, I feel like Christian had less of a reason to be an asshole, because okay, so this is what I meant, like me being hypocritical, because Ronan is like, oh, I don't want to talk about my feelings, but he has a reason to not want to talk about his feelings at first, because this is the enemy's daughter. Like, you run a whole gang, like you're, what do they call it? I forgot what they call it for the Russian niggas, but you know, he runs. He got a lot of people to answer to, and a lot of people don't trust him because they can see that he's going soft for this girl who is the enemy's daughter. Like, they know about her mother, they know about her dad, they know that they both evil, so they think that this little girl is evil. But you know, he still like kind of is catching feelings for her, so he has more of a reason to be like standoffish. But even though he has more of a reason to be standoffish, he wasn't super standoffish, you know? Like, he did leave her for days, but he wasn't like an asshole to her. Like, he was still, you know, like playful and sweet with her at times. He's so smug and so fine. Anyway, but yeah, like, he has people that have to answer to him, and he has to put on this, you know, this persona. But Christian, nigga, you work for the FBI. Like, what are you acting like that for? Nobody cares about you. Nobody's scared of you. So like, what were you doing all that for? And then Ronan is just like, yeah, like, this is how I feel, but like, don't be undermining me in front of my dudes out there, you know, because I got business to handle, you know. That's what he's that type, and that's why I like him. Okay, so you know, he leaves her alone at the end of the book. This is where I stopped reading for a minute. Like, when I got to the, I'm not gonna spoil the book. I was gonna spoil the book, but I'm not gonna spoil the book. She gets shot at the end, goes to the hospital, she's fine. She gets a dog from him because he has like this really vicious dog that nobody goes near. Nobody can pet him or feed him or touch him. But she ends up, you know, getting close with this vicious dog, and he lets her keep the dog when he has to return her back to her father. And so he leaves her alone. So this is where I started reading. He leaves her alone for like 4 months, and she goes to do her modeling thing and live her best life. And then at the very end, he comes to get her. Because he's like, dude, I gave you 4 months, okay? I know I was real cold and real scary back then, but listen, I want to marry you. And then he took her to Paris to meet her mom's, like, only living relatives, because she doesn't really know her mom. She never met her mom. And so she met her French side, because she's been speaking French throughout the book in her head. And, you know, we learn that it's because she's half French. And she meets her mama's side of the family. And they end up getting married. I'm leaving so much out of this book. But let me tell y'all, this book is so long. Okay, this book is long. Like, it's at like 1,000 something pages. And I read all of it. It was great. Like, would I read it again? Probably. But I just hate Mila so much. Like, I do. Oh, we get a fight scene because Ronan was banging some what the fuck? Some opera singer, right? And the opera singer was jealous of Mila. So she pulled up to the crib, and Gianna was there with the daughter. And it was such a cute scene. It was such a cute little funny scene when Gianna and the baby was looking at like, oh, they got drama, and then they start fighting. And then, you know, yeah, it was something. I don't know, I like shit like that. When Ronan was like, yeah, don't ever come to my house again, he was like, this my girl. Well, he didn't say this my girl, but you know what I mean? Like, he was like, Mila, are you okay? And then the girl was getting mad because he cared about Mila and her reaction. Because the girl was like, well, he'll let you. He's planning on releasing you anyway. Like, you're going back to your dad in a couple of days, so it doesn't even matter. And so that hurt Mila's feelings. And she started talking about her mama was a hoe. It was a whole thing. Like, I suggest everybody read this book. Like, this book is so good. I'm doing a terrible job at explaining it because, let me tell you, it's so long. It's long as hell, y'all. I could not, like, normally I could tell y'all everything that happened. Bro, every time I film. Anyway, normally I can tell y'all about the book from start to finish, but there's so many little details in this book, so many things that happened. You just got to read it for yourself. It's real good. In order, 1, 3, 2 as my picks, my favorite for this series. The series, I know she says she's writing one more book for the Maid series. I cannot wait. But also, before I end this video, this is the book that had the snippet for the Vintage Club at the back. And let me tell y'all, I will start crying right now. Danielle Laurie. I don't care how y'all feel about her, what kind of beef y'all have. I don't get into the drama because I don't really give a fuck. But this lady is a genius, okay? The Vintage Club, she did like this. She put this much of a snippet at the end of this book. And I turned feral. I need this book. I know she's working on like 3 other books, but I need you to put out the Vintage Club. Somebody send this video to Danielle. Danielle, put it out, please. Please. Because, bro, the way she writes men, the way she writes in general is just, oh, I love her. She's one of my favorites. Danielle is my girl. She is the top of my list. Ain't nobody doing it like Danielle Laurie, and let me tell y'all, I will fight about it, okay? Ugh, she do it for me. She does it for me, okay? So yeah, Ronan is on my list of book boyfriends. I don't know where on that list because, you know, the list is getting longer. Yeah, so this book, I would give it maybe I'll give it like I want to say 5 stars. I'm not gonna lie, because I did love the first one a lot, but I really love this one too. Like, even though it was long as hell, the detail that was in there, everything that was included, there's probably so much stuff that I wanted to say about this book that I completely forgot. There's so many quotes in it. Ronan speaking Russian, the sweet things he says to her, like, and then his, you know, internal dialogue, his back and forth with catching feelings and having to get this shit done, and, you know, just his pride when it comes to his men telling him how to handle his business, and his jealousy when it comes to, you know, oh, I forgot the dude's name, the little bodyguard dude. I don't know, all of it was just so beautifully written. I love him. Like, I just want everybody to read. Everybody read this one, okay? Read the whole Maid series, okay? This is why it's my favorite series, because they're all just so good. So yeah, like, I cried. I ugly cried at the end. When I tell y'all I ugly cried, this man, y'all, y'all, the ending of the ending. He took her to Paris. Bro, I love him. I love him. His personality. Oh, God. Anyway. Subscribe to be along for the ride. I I don't know what book I'm gonna review next. I have a lot of books that I wanted to read. We'll see. But that's it for the Maid series. 12 out of 10. None of this video is gonna make sense. So this is just gonna be 24 minutes of me rambling. Okay, so sorry about it. Love y'all. I'll be on Twitch. Yeah, go watch me on Twitch. I'll be live every Monday and Wednesday. So yeah, bye.